Marshall Levenson, Rivals National Analyst in the Mid-South region. For my third point in the three-point stance this week, I kind of take a look at two could be pretty big quarterback dominoes in the state of Texas. Although both of them are already committed, there could be some pretty interesting stuff happening down the line. And that is Ty Hawkins and Keelon Russell. Ty Hawkins from the San Antonio area, or from San Antonio, committed to TCU. Keelon Russell at Duncanville, committed to SMU. Now, both have had what makes it so interesting. Both have had phenomenal winter and spring seasons, just phenomenal off seasons. That camp performances, 7-on-7 scenes, combines, really everything, anything that they could have excelled at, they both have, and a lot of times it's been like at the same events together. So it's been interesting to see them kind of separate among others in the state as far as quarterbacks. And then it's been interesting to see what other schools have stepped in, into the picture, although both of them have been committed, and both of them have been committed for a while. For Ty Hawkins, like I said, committed to TCU, but two programs to be on the lookout for moving forward: Alabama and Oregon. Oregon offered last year. They've been picking up steam. It's very possible he gets up to Oregon at some point for a visit if they show enough interest, and if they show that he could potentially be the quarterback for them in this class. Alabama has not offered, but they have been in contact quite a bit. And again, same kind of thing. He could go out for a visit, one, if an offer comes, or two, if they show enough interest to at least make him feel, warrant a visit taking place, just to, check things out and, dot his I's, cross his T's as far as his recruitment goes. So those two, there's been some others in contact, but those two right now, Alabama and Oregon, could potentially play a big, could potentially be big factors for him down the line if things play out kind of maybe where they're trending. And then with Keelon Russell, Alabama's another one there to look at. They've kind of playing the same game. I think they're doing their due diligence on him. Seeing where how he might fit into their class if they go down that route. But although he's committed to SMU, Texas, really, really big one right now for him. Florida, and then Texas A&M. Obviously, Texas being, on the trend they're going right now with Steve Sarkisian and their offense. They have Quinn Ewers, obviously Arch Manning, KJ Lacey is committed in that class, in 2025 class, and he's a top prospect. So it'll be interesting to see kind of how Texas balances that, how Keelon Russell balances that, and what each direction goes down the line. Florida. Obviously, last year, Florida came into Texas and landed the elite quarterback in DJ Lagway. They're trying to do the same this year and come in and take one of Texas's top signal callers. I think Florida could be a very big factor. I expect we'll see him get down there for some more visits, possibly an official visit coming up. And then, interesting one for him is Texas A&M. Now, A&M just landed Hassan Longstreet, so they have a top quarterback committed. But we could see A&M, still continue to pursue him. We're going to see what Mike Elko and his staff decide to do in their first full cycle, and see what they want to do at the quarterback position. It's a position that they have a lot of right now on their roster. But I don't expect that they're going to be ones that shy away from trying to add talent whenever they can. So two of the top quarterbacks in Texas, Ty Hawkins, Keelon Russell, both committed to programs in Texas, but both being pursued by programs inside of Texas and out. So, if decommitments or flips do happen in the future, which I don't feel that those are imminent, but if they do happen down the line, it could shake up the quarterback picture around the country pretty heavily. And so obviously it'll be one that we have to pay attention to, and things we have to take into mind as visits take place. But Ty Hawkins, Keelon Russell, two of the top quarterbacks in Texas, and could shake up the board if some top programs continue to pursue them, for the rest of the year.